Buongiorno agents, and welcome to another episode of Feed the Beast Monster. Today we are going to do some work on power. We need some basic power in the valley, and yeah, I've been doing a bit of mining, and as you can see I haven't got any diamonds, but I've kind of left that as always until it's time to get on the camera and start recording or whatever, or start recording. So when I start recording, whenever I find diamonds, when I make a fresh start for the first time I get diamonds, I like you guys to see it for yourselves. I found out that squid drop this kind of squid meat from Magic Crops, and it's very, very nutritious. So it's almost as good as cooked beef. Okay, so I've done the grindstone, you know, I've done some barrels here. I've also made it like a little underground, and I've kind of kitted it out with loads of Tinker's crafting stations. And what I want to do is I want to get the power down here. Oh, I've been wandering around as well. I've had a little look around, and I found one of those Tharmcraft trees with the the cave spiders spawner underneath, and there's a chest, and this was in it, and this kind of allows me to kind of, oh shit, no, teleport. And yeah, it's a bit mad. It's pretty cool. It does says it's got RF, which is redstone flux, so I'm wondering if I can charge this up at any time. That'd be pretty cool if I can. I'm going to put some of this meat in there and just let that cook. So I was originally, as you can see, I've got an aqueous accumulator. Now those of you who don't know how to make one of them, it's pretty simple. Just check it out. I've already done that. So as I've already placed it, I've kind of just I'm not really, I've got it, I'll do it for you. Aqueous. So those of you who don't know, this is how you do it. So it is a bucket, some glass, a machine frame, which is iron, glass and gold, and then you want to make the pneumatic servo, which is just a bit of iron, a bit of redstone and some glass, and some tin gears, which is just a bit of iron in the middle surrounded with tin, and that's pretty much it, I think. And what this does is this literally collects water. Some of the thermal expansion stuff needs, like the engines need water to sort of keep cool, otherwise they don't work. And yeah, so I've kind of gone for something a little bit different. Okay, so what I want to do is let's type in steam a minute. Now normally I would hook this up to a steam dynamo, which is there, which I've already crafted by the way, and that's how you make it. You can always look it up on NEI if you're playing along. And yeah, so I was going to make I was going to put a steam dynamo, hook it up to some where are they, leadstone energy conduits, which transfers the power. They're just basically power cables, and then feed it into some machines going along kind of this wall here. Only something simple, something really just to keep me going, to do all the simple stuff, because I don't really want to stay here for the whole remainder of the Let's Play, because it's just rubbish. So, but then I found out there's something else that we can actually do, and I'm not sure if it still works. It worked a few versions ago, and I'm hoping it's going to work again. And if it works again, we are in extremely good shape. So we got another way of transferring power, right? So this steam turbine here produces MJ and RF, which is what thermal expansion uses. Now apparently this uses water to be powered. The only problem I've got is I have no plastic sheets, which is like raw plastic, and raw plastic is made by probably what, this rubber. You cook the redstone. Maybe I can. Have I got any normal rubber? That's going to be a problem then, so we need to do that. And yeah, so we need to make that, and we're going to need, I think we've got everything else. Hold on a minute. Okay, cool. And what was that going to be? Okay, I'm going to sleep through the night a sec, because these are obnoxious. Okay, let's sleep in here. And yeah, so yes, we need to rub the plastic sheets. We also need to make something else to feed the water from. So a way of doing it is, I think it's this. Type in liquid, transfer node liquids, retrieval node. I think it's transfer node, that one. So we need to make one of these, or maybe two of them. I'm going to make two of them, which looks really complicated. And to be honest, I've never made one of these before, and I'm not sure if this is going to work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab, I think I might even already have it. No. Or is it upstairs? I swear I put it upstairs. Yeah, we do. So I've already made the transfer node, so I've already got this together. So we've got some redstone block, chest, and smooth stone, even though it's flipping between loads of them. And then all you got to do is make one of these energy pipe things at the top is some slabs and some redstone, and that gives you that. So we are missing just like a couple of bits. So what we need to do is we need to find some Mine Factory Reloaded rubber, and we also need to find some blue dye. Now I know for a fact that I've got some blue dye in the valley, so that's not a problem. So we're going to grab that now, and hopefully that's going to work. We're going to pull this one off, eat some zombie flesh. That's all I've been living on. Doing a lot of recording today. You may, if you've watched some of this, you probably noticed the skin is on April Fool's, but in Monster it kind of derps out. So it looks a bit weird in Feed the Beast Monster, but in Attack of the B Team it looks fine. But yeah, it's April Fool's and it's going mad. Okay, Minecraft skins are a bit weird. So I think we've got some dye trees here. We could use lapis, but I really want to save lapis for Tinker's Construct, which we'll get to at some point. Okay, I hear something. No, I don't. Okay, so let's try and get rid of this. Hopefully we get some blue dye out of this. Is it stuck to another tree? It is, that's why it's not decaying. So let's try and get rid of this. I've got another axe, yes. Okay, yeah, so I've done a little bit of exploring on this seed, and this seed is really, really good. It's got a little you know, it's such a variety of terrain. It's really good, and I'm quite impressed by it. And it's joined up to loads of trees. It's going to be a bit of a problem. Wow, yeah, this was a little bit more trickier than I expected. Okay, we've got one. I'm going to get another one. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we've got loads now. So that's that sorted. Let's top this down. Acacia wood, nice. So yeah, I'm trying this out. I don't even know if it's going to work. I think if anything, it's going to be nerfed, because this worked about 5 versions of Monster ago. So I'm not sure it's going to work. If it doesn't, we go to the original thermal expansion plan, and I'm going to plonk that in there like so, and I'm going to just kind of see if this works. Yes. So in theory we're going to need 2 of them, aren't we? Yeah, we'll try it with 1. We'll try it with 1, see if that works. Okay, so with that been done, now all we got to do is go and find some rubber of some sort and try and get some of this missing plastic. And I am going to take this wand and show you guys, or at least use it. Got to be careful. It's good for scaling mountains though, I'll give it credit. Okay. Kind of jets you up. You don't teleport wherever you want. It's kind of got a bit of a range to it. But yeah, I'm getting used to it. We need to find these rubber trees, and now I've looked kind of over that end of the valley, but I kind of haven't really checked this sort of side. And hopefully we're going to find one, because I'm not even kidding. It's become a little bit hard work. Can I? No, I'm not going to risk it. That's a long drop. Because these Mine Factory Reloaded trees are very rare around here, around the valley especially. Might have to resort to Miscraft, you know. See what I mean? There's not one. Haven't seen one. And that is a floating island. So yeah, that would make a nice base. Also, while I'm exploring and just to make general chit chat, you probably already know quite a while ago now, because these videos come out every so often. I've started up a server that's whitelisted, and only my subs are allowed to jump on along with close friends that play Minecraft. So feel free to get, look for the video, the whitelist one, and get your Minecraft names in, and yeah, jump on. We're using the same map. I'm not gonna use this map because I want to keep this separate to the server, but what I will do is, and what I thought about doing, let's just jump up here, is switching between the two. So throughout my Let's Play, rather than just doing it on this map, what I will do is I will switch over to the server map, and then hopefully, maybe, if whoever, for the players that kind of play nice and stuff like that, I'll try and get them on Skype, some of you guys, that I mean, the subscribers, and yeah, hopefully we can have a chat and you can get on one of my videos, and it'd be really cool. I've never done anything like this before, so I thought, yeah, a bit different for my channel. So yeah, for those that play nice and don't get banned and don't grief and all that sort of stuff on the server, yeah, there's a high chance you could be in this season. Wow, this is hard work. I'm hitting a lot of thorns. This is really hard work. Ooh, didn't want to do that. Okay, have I got any wood on me? Can I make a crafting bench? Because I'm going to need it. Yeah, let's make a tinker's one, and let's grab some of this. We need some food right now, I think. So yeah, with the server, it's kind of the same map, but not this version of my map, my single player. This is single player, but I loaded up the exact same one on the server, and at the moment it's very early stages. It's going to stay whitelisted. I might even keep it whitelisted just for close friends and subs, but yeah, I've just got to try and get all of the protections involved and stuff like that. There's a lot to it, and yeah, it's very time consuming, so you have to bear with it. It's nothing fancy, it's just kind of just want a nice, friendly, fun server version of the thing. It was actually suggested from is it Gaming in the Sky or someone? I think that's your name. And yeah, you know who you are. You suggested it. You kind of put the idea into my head, and I kind of thought about it a little bit, and yeah, kind of putting it into action in a funny sort of way. I can't believe I can't find any of these things. Okay, might find one over here actually. Over here looks good. Why am I jumping? I can just scale it. Whoa. And I see rubber trees. I see rubber trees. That's good. It's a good sign. But what's not a good sign is we need to take some of these guys here, and we need to prepare. Did I forget my? No. I've got a bad habit of forgetting my stuff. Okay, I'm going to need you, I'm afraid. Sorry. And we're going to have to make a bed, because I think it's going to get nighttime very soon. Okay, cool. You have to excuse any devices in the background. They're kind of going mad right now. But I learned to ignore them. You probably don't, but I've learned to ignore them. Okay, there's cows over here. It might be worth trying to remember this place. That's not a Minecraft Reloaded, is it? Oh, it is. It is. And this is what we want. We want to try and get the sapling as well. If we can get the sapling, that'd be good, because that way we don't have to come back here. I think I'm going to get one of these industrial craft ones as well. Let's take you as well, because you get a bit of rubber when you chop down the bark. Okay, there's the saplings. Okay, rubber trees are that way. Let's have a little bit of a sleep, because it's going to get dangerous really quick. Pumpkins. Have I got pumpkin seeds? Let's go and get them as well, because it's very early game. And I think I'm generating a new world, because I haven't been this way on the single player map. I think we're just going to chop this down and just get the saplings, because I'm not really worried about industrial craft right now. As long as I get a sapling or two, that's fine by me. Let's jump up on this. Is it going to disintegrate? I think it is. Okay, we've got one of them as well. That's fine, that'll do. Okay, let's go and grab those pumpkins. Yeah, I'm definitely getting lots of world gen lag. I can feel it. I can feel the tension. Okay, let's grab a bunch of these. Okay, cool. And let's head back. Okay, so back at base, we're going to kind of like cook this stuff. And we're going to need some more coal in there, actually. I can't wait to come away from this grindstone thing and then get away from this vanilla thing. Okay, I think you put it in there. Oh, you might have to cook this again. Let's just cook it and see what happens. Okay, it is working. I was getting a bit panicky then, I didn't see the bar going up. Okay, so we want to go back to the steam thing. This is Mine Factory Reloaded, the steam turbine. And yeah, this is... oh, we need 4. Wow. So we need 7 of them in total. Okay, we need to take you out. And I'll be right back once it's all cooked. Okay, so we're all done. Got absolutely loads out of that. And I'm missing a recipe. That's down here, isn't it? Okay, so let's go plonk, plonk, plonkety plonk. And then that should be that should work. So what we're going to do, that is set to output on the top. So hopefully this is going to start. Oh, look at that. That is starting to fill up with lovely, lovely energy. Look at that. That is cool. So what we want to do as well is hopefully try and use one of these. I might do a second one off camera if this works. But this is just to help kind of... I don't know. Alright, okay. How am I going to do this without actually getting rid of that? Okay, I've got an idea. Because by the looks of it, I can't shift click it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get a bucket. I think I've got some iron. Okay, so let's go clicky, 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 and let's grab that bit of water for now. Okay, and then let's grab a block. Let's plonk that there, and then hopefully this should work. Yes, so that's now connecting, because whereas before it didn't. So let's now put the water source block here, like so, and then fill that back in, and then that should just help it along, I suppose. I might make a second one on this side, I'm not sure yet, but we'll see how this goes. So this is now generating power, so hopefully we can just make kind of a pipeline going across here. And let's grab our conduits. We only need 6, that's fine. Hopefully this is going to connect. It is. Look at that. That is cool. So what we're going to do now, for now, is we're going to make the pulverizer, and we're going to make the... actually, I'm going to grab another chest as well. Have I got a spare chest in here? I don't think I have. Can we make a chest out of acacia wood from Biomes of Plenty? And we can. Oh yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably plonk that there for now. And let's cover this up a little bit. Oh, we've got stone, cool. Okay, cover that up. And cover that up. So it looks a little bit nicer. So we can always put a conduit there, so we can charge a leadstone conduit there so we can get more energy stored. But that, I think, wow, that's actually cheaper than the steam engine, the steam dynamo. I know you need one, you need that, but you don't have to keep feeding it coal. That's the thing that it kind of rules out. So rather than have a steam dynamo, you have to keep giving it coal. We're going to do it this way, and this is cool. Hopefully this is going to work. So let's check my tables. I can't remember which one's got a pulverizer in it. What's that one? Redstone furnace. Okay, so let's try and get the pulverizer. Okay, so I believe that's the pulverizer there. So we need to go and grab a machine block. Luckily I made one by accident. And there we go. So there's the recipe, all done. Same with tin. I showed you some tin cogs, how you make the tin cogs or gears or whatever you call them. And you put rather than tin, you just surround a bit of iron with copper of any type. It doesn't really matter what mod it's from. So we've got the pulverizer. They're normal Minecraft bricks from clay, and you've got redstone reception coil, which is just that, and gears again, and machine frame once again. And hopefully this is going to work. So we want to do the pulverizer here, and we want to put the redstone furnace here. Hopefully we should be seeing some power here. Let's keep an eye on this steam engine. That is actually sucking out the power pretty quickly, which is quite concerning. But hopefully that might play catch up in a second. So I'm going to keep a quick eye on this. Yeah, that is draining quick. But it's not totally dead, but the power is draining rapidly. Because it's trying to fill these guys up. That one's full, that one's almost full. So hopefully this, even though it's almost dead, it's struggling now. It might go back up. Now so here we go, it's starting to gain. So it's going to lose it just to fill these guys up and get these powered up. But then it's going to start charging itself. There we go. Cool. That should be enough to run these two at least for now. So we are in good shape. Now if you think about it, right, I'm not going to do it here, but we could literally line these up. Like, you could not just do one, you do as many as you like, and then line them up and hook them up to your power, and then you could have just like a stupid amount of power. I don't think they've nerfed it. I heard that they were going to try and stop this and remove it and make it a bit more nerfed. It probably is nerfed, but it's still working. So that's kind of good. So now we've got sufficient power. So now what we want to do, we want to kind of get... Oh no, it's a... sorry. Can I break you? I should use the crescent hammer, because it'll be a lot quicker. But never mind. We need to put the pulverizer in first, because we grind it, then we cook it. So let's configure this again. So that once again, that is going to drain that like a boss, right? But then that's going to eventually catch itself back up. So it's not a problem. As long as it's powering up, that's fine. We're doing okay. So we want to change this red one to, I always keep it orange, and that one orange, I think, and maybe that one orange. Okay, that's the back. Okay, yeah, so this is the input. We can also make that the input, because sometimes I put chests up there with a vanilla hopper going into the input, and then we can just grab some ore, whatever one we want. Let's grab some of this. What have we got here? Iron's always useful, and because that's the output there, which is going into this block, we want to put this side as the input so it can receive items, and same again as this is like, I don't know which one is it. It's, yeah, always keep that one the same as that one, because this is like the byproduct. So for example, if you do copper, put copper in here to grind, there's a chance that you can get gold from it, so bear that in mind. And that will eventually start going into the furnace and eventually the chest. Awesome. And we're all running off this steam turbine here, which actually looks like it's struggling a little bit. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's just about struggling. So what I might do is I might try and feed some more water in there somehow from the other side. Maybe that will help it, and if it doesn't, I'll add a second steam turbine there, whatever it's called. Yep, steam turbine, and then we'll be good to go. But it's struggling. It is struggling, so we need to give it a bit more push, but I'll do that off camera. Guys, it's been another episode of Feed the Beast. We've got our power sorted, so literally we're pretty much sorted. I'm quite happy that that kind of is semi-functional. So where are we? basic machine stroke power, tick. We have done that one, that's cool. So let's put that back up there, all sorted, ready for another episode. So guys, thanks for watching, see you next time.